Man,
how much kill potential do they actually have here?
It should be really difficult, right? Because you imagine the trance will obviously be getting in the way of the arrow virtually every single time. So how are you ever going to lock down Funnick long enough to kill him? But look at Seneko, he's like dying attempting this.
Very far as there, Seneko, 2 more hits is what they need. Somehow, the Treant, I don't know, punched him in the face. Funnick will pay for that with his life, but he got himself the first blood, a decent chunk of gold as well. Maybe just a little bit too much in his favor as he's up to 14 last hits. It's that free lane for a little bit, so maybe worth it there for Seneko just to bait Funnick in. Lane. General. Flies over the trees and far away with Goblak's Enchantress. They glimpse the Batrider back, but go in on top of Illidan here. That nice little net traps him in. The stick charges down. Illidan's going to die before General even drops. This Batrider. We saw him at Starladder crushing lanes. Up against OG, he was in a 1v2, and it was a Sven and a... Where did he go? Alex farming Radiant Jungle. He could be in a prime position to get ganked here by the Wind Ranger coming in, but Ditchara as well as Seneko, they have to realize that Furion is missing. And with a TP up the top, potentially here, General going to get right-click down, and Team Spirit pick up one. Seneko, he is TP'd in very aggressively into the middle of foil, throws the magic missile, but it's not going to be enough, and Hostile trapped in the trees, turns back with a skeleton army, trying to kill off Illidan. The nuke damage is there, but the right-click just about kill him off. The Drow Ranger drops. Team Spirit, 3 for 1. Drow Ranger gives up her life.
Well played there with the Sprout, having those treants available too. So if they want to go into some sort of a push, they would have had that available, but obviously dropping a little bit low there. He'll just work on these phase boots, these drums, and they gotta get active early this time. You gotta actually convert these into objectives. Enchantress and Nature's Prophet. Oh, they lose Iceberg.
I was watching General at the top because this convergence of heroes from Team Spirit coming in very quickly to try and slap the Batrider. He goes in to always want to fly, but the counter kills down, and General trapped up in place as well. Just right-clicked into Oblivion. He tries to go for that 4-stack sticky napalm.
Enchantress.
Just having none of it. With Goblak and Illidan both here to help.
Oh, and that's one thing we haven't mentioned. I tell you, Ditchara, him and Denny, when they were playing this Miranda, the use of the Moonlight Shadow was impeccable. Every single time, it was so well done. The way they could basically use it as a pseudo-smoke every time they wanted. Nice little shackle for some harassment mid here onto Iceberg. Oh, yes! Geez, harassment. Denny, he's got the mana. That's only level 1, though.
Just harassment. In the meantime, the kill off one. Always gonna play dies. Funnick gets the trade.
Life will make its home amongst your bones.
Alright, Denny in here deep. Level 3 glimpse. There's the coil, too. So, Denny, look at his positioning, though.
This is Windrun. All this lands and he shackles back onto Iceberg. The focus fire, no mana for it, and Funnick's TP'd in aggressively looking for the Nature's Wrath from Seneko. Arrow, threads the needle in between 3 heroes there. Ditchara tries to turn with the Starstorm as well, but Arstar is going to nuke damage between him and always going to fly will drop, but still, Illidan ready with a Frost Arrows to clear up the Chen. Looking for this army. Of it all. Iceberg going in deep, top lane. What's happening? General, dive by Goblak, a touch there, but Iceberg with Funnick. Past the tier 1, arrow, catches, Nature's Prophet, Starstorm, it's not going to land, Ditchara, oh no! He misjudged that massively, he'll leave himself way back to safety, but still, that should have been a secured kill onto Nature's Prophet.
They're just going to head elsewhere. Moonlight escape if things don't go too well.
Shouted out Seneko and Artstyle in the dire jungle, and Funnick will even TP himself into this one with Goblak taking a Centaur back. Sent back to base in this Moonlight Shadow. Do they have any reveal here? A good central stomp, and Iceberg come through with the damage. Well, still under this guise of invisibility, and Dendy is also here, ready to turn and fight. The shackle shot not going to latch onto anyone behind him. Goes back, catches Arstal, brings him back into death. To the Sprout corners, Dendy, do they have a stun? They've got a Dream Coil, and Dendy tries to Windrun, tries to turn and fight, but he's got nowhere to go. This Wind Ranger, dead to rights.
You might wish to retract your last move.
Gerard's up on the high
lost there. Yeah, he tried to come in and help out. They made this rotation, and they tried to take advantage of the vision and everything, but obviously the Huck King beats the call of an order, so they try to make this rotation to the top. They get the kill on General down bottom. Iceberg, he's going to find Dendy here. No allies. No. He's so rich too, though.
The TPing in, the Nature's Prophet those farms, and the Dream Coil down. The final right click, I don't even know if Funnick was needed. Iceberg.
Warriors of the wood.
Capitalizing Illidan. They have this really deep ward here from Na'Vi. Oh, Illidan dancing, doing the jives.
Perfect.
Ranger is going to get dragged back. The glimpse there to try and save him, but Ranger's gone. The rest of them trying to come in to fight this one. Always going to fly swaps. Saneko going to try and retreat away, but Iceberg has no dream call. He's still got the orb and the jump forward. A sprout down to Digirad. Saneko cleared up. No, he's not. TP's away. The Windrift's not going to land, and now the Moonlight Shadow comes through. Digirad is going to still drop to that Thunderstrike. Team Spirit. At least get the 1-for-1. Carry for carry.
Is that one range creep?
Radiant's tower is under attack.
Got it.
On range creep and the tier 3 is falling.
Dire's bottom tower is
No glyph here, and that's going to continue up at the high ground into the barracks. Still no glyph for Na'Vi. They're losing a lot of damage here. Arrow hits onto Illidan. Face shifted away by Iceberg, but the static storm onto Digirad catches the Mirana swap back from Sneko, takes it back to safety, but Arstal Hand has got to be more dead defensively, and now they just keep on going. Illidan's still standing. There's no Blink Blast, there's nothing, there's no damage. Illidan's still alive, and the Aegis is finally popped by Denny, but Na'Vi have just lost 4 heroes in their base, 15.5 minutes in. Team Spirit take the first lane of Rax. The buyback comes out from the Mirana, but I don't know what she can do to try and defend this one. Iceberg has built forward. General Blink Lasso is available, but Team Spirit, they back themselves away. Illidan not meant to get caught by those arrows there, but the rest of his team is ready and available, just standing guard.
There are these big items. Look at your heroes. You have a position 1 Mirana. You have a Wind Ranger that's still desperately trying to get into a Maelstrom. You have a Core Mirana who's dying to Iceberg and Funnick.
General, who's zipping in behind this tier 2 at top. Illidan try and stop this. They've also got Always Want to Fly ready. Kinetic Field has dropped. The Glimpse back available, and the Static Storm is ready, but they don't even need it. General is just ripped to shreds by the tier 3 mid. Iceberg doesn't actually go for that one just yet. Could have had the big old combo there, but Always Want to Fly swap back. Iceberg finally caught. They've got him. Ward and Observer Ward. Eiko finds his mark and punishes Iceberg's puck from maybe being a little bit too ballsy. Count it out and kill off the little mud golem. Shard golems will pop out and throw some pebbles back onto General as well. Come on, chuck the pebbles. Throw them out. General doesn't even matter. He's already dead to Goblack. Input shots and basic right-click attacks. Always Want to Fly. Maybe having vision onto Digirad with the glimpse back. Caught him in the Static Storm and the Kinetic Field. And Na'Vi don't have buyback on this Mirana. 50 seconds now without your 1-roll carry.
Why, thank you.
This is...
I'm going to go for the most YOLO arrow here.
Not far off, but the trouble is the puck brings forward and starts with the veil as well. Sneko turns back to stun, but Spaceship dodged, and now they've got the Dream Call as well. The drag back takes Illidan onto the high ground, but Snake's in a 1v1 against Iceberg, and that's not a fight he can win. The help of Always Want to Fly. Na'Vi called GG. It really is all over. Game number 2, 25 minutes in. Team Spirit. Relatively simple. Just outdraft.
Victory!
I'm really glad that you see this adjustment come out here from the side of Team Spirit. They figured out what went wrong last time. It was just the fact that, yeah, we drafted this Drow lineup, and yeah, she's an aura, she's a creep, but she still needs a